So this is not the bridge that Kurt Cobain lived under, but it's still pretty cool. That's a railroad. That's a bingo.
This is how high it is off the ground. Right here. And I'm short.
Yeah, what are you, 5'8"?
This is what, 3'5"?
Estimated.
It's really short. That's
Yeah.
crazy. But a whole railroad, a whole train goes on this guy. It's kind of cool. You never see something that low. Pretty cool.
Yeah, nice little bridge spot. Should have lived under there. It's a prettier spot right next to the water.
Jake, let's
There's no waters though.
Beer time.
All right, so Kyle usually picks
Oh, it's so windy.
the destination. Well, he's picked all of them so far. And I kind of feel like I'm just along for the ride sometimes. So, why'd you pick Aberdeen?
Well, Aberdeen is nicknamed Hellhole of the Pacific. If something is called the Hellhole of the Pacific in the Pacific Northwest, we have to go investigate, right? That's where we can find our Pacific Northwest Americana.
Yeah, of course.
In the Hellhole of the Pacific.
That's where the Americana lies.
So the reason it was called that was mostly because there was gambling, prostitution, lots of bars, really seedy town from the get-go. It was a timber town, just like a lot of other towns we've been to. All the timber's gone, and as you can see from this film, there's not much else here. It's kind of not much left. Another reason they've kept the name Hellhole of the Pacific was there was a serial killer here named Billy Gold. And right where we are right here, if you can kind of show them right on the river and everything, all these warehouses right here was where basically Billy would go and find his prey. He would kill them.
What's this guy's name?
Billy Gold. And yeah, he would kill people. He killed 140 people total in Aberdeen.
Crap, that's a lot.
It's a lot of people. And the only reason they ever caught him was because one of the bodies, it turned out he was using all these little industrial areas right here on the river and would sink the bodies and toss them in. One body floated up somewhere just like right in here. And as soon as they found that,
Yeah.
he was such a sketchy guy, everyone went, must be Billy.
Well, I think it's Billy.
And they caught him.
Was that Kurt Cobain?
Maybe, just maybe, Billy Gold was never arrested. And maybe, just maybe, he took a bus ticket, went to Seattle, killed another Aberdeener. And yes, I don't know if they're called Aberdeeners. But how could they not be called Aberdeeners?
Yeah, I don't know what else they would be called. Aberdeenites?
No, that's it. No, Aberdeener.
Aberdeenians?
Aberdenian sounds nice.
Yeah. It does seem like the strip clubs have turned into bikini baristas.
There's a lot of bikini baristas, which, if you don't know, is you buy your coffee from a woman in a bikini. Why? I guess it speaks for
Why
itself.
not?
Some guys like that.
Yeah. Kyle just spotted something.
I've only heard this in song, but I think we've seen a junkyard dog. We're walking through an alley.
It's a little bit of a junkyard.
Well, there's a dog in a fence, so I immediately went, that's a junkyard dog.
Let's see if we can find him.
We're walking up to him right now. He seems to be fairly tame.
Beware of junkyard dog. And we missed the junkyard dog. You never know what you're gonna get though.
Nothing better than a good alley exploration.
Yeah, it's
We're
here our
looking
alley.
for a bar. There she is.
Yeah, we got it.
Billy's.
Billy's Restaurante and Cocktails. Americana. Now, would you say this is Little Americana or just Americana?
This is a little piece of Americana.
Yeah, like this.
Look, the immigrants of Grays Harbor.
Nice little mural. Do you know what this one is? The red one with the white cross?
Swiss.
Ah, that's probably why they have the Swedish pancakes.
Oh, because of that person.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to Billy's. Maybe Arby's. I forgot my mask. I'm waiting outside for. There he is. Thank you very much.
Oh, it costs $5. She said anywhere. Wait, no. Right here. Is this the exact same lamp? That was at Cousins? We watched Jeepers Creepers last night.
Which one?
The Creeper got him.
Jeepers.
Which one?
Isn't there two of them?
I think you're right. The first one.
Was it really scary?
I was petrified.
Do you like scary movies?
Not really.
It should just be an interview. I'll just interview you about scary movies.
Interview me about scary movies.
How do scary movies? Okay, what's the best scary movie you've ever seen?
The Shining.
What made you like it so much?
Stanley Kubrick.
The director?
It's just a classic film.
Yeah, but what specifically did you like?
Pacific?
Did you like the way it was shot? Did you like the characters in the movie?
It's artsy, it's dark. It's slow. I really like it's just you feel trapped in there with them. I like that. I don't really care about horror movies that just try to jump scare and have like weird makeup. None of that's really scary
Right.
to me.
But yeah, it's more of a
I like psychological thrillers.
yeah.
Maybe I don't like horror movies and I just like psychological thrillers.
I would describe that one as more of a psychological thriller.
People call it a horror movie.
You can say it's horrifying.
Yeah. But you know what's horrifying? Inspector Gadget. Terrible movie.
Hey, I'm interviewing you.
Okay. I love when David Letterman would interview people and randomly he would go, "Hey, I'm interviewing you. Stop talking.
Don't ask me any questions.
Answer my question with a
That's not
yes
what
or a
this-
no."
That's not what this show is.
So I can move this along and get to the commercial.
Who's your favorite character in that movie?
What movie?
The Shining.
Oh, Danny.
Which one's Danny?
The little kid.
Gotcha.
I like how he says red rum a lot.
So is he? I haven't seen the movie before.
He's demented.
Okay. So he sees. So those little two girls that are really famous for being in The Shining, the twins.
Mm-hmm.
Are they real?
No.
Do you? I mean, are they real to you?
They're dead. They're ghosts
Gotcha.
who live in the hotel.
So Danny's the little kid that he haunts the hotel.
No.
He's the little kid that gets stuck living
He's
there.
Jack Torrance's son.
It?
It Follows. Good movie.
Really? You like that movie?
I like It Follows.
Was
Have
that the
you
one
seen
that just came out?
No,
last
no.
year?
No. It's not it has nothing to do with it.
Oh, It Follows.
It Follows is
Oh
the
my
movie.
god. That is
the
a
demon
horrifying
movie with the sex.
I hate that movie.
It's great.
I can't.
No one got in a plane and flew to Europe though, and I was annoyed with that. It takes place in the U.S.
Sure. Well, they were kids.
But I'm just saying, if there's a demon coming after you, it's going to take that demon a long time to walk across the bottom of the ocean. No one even thought of that.
Yeah.
Or can the demon get on a plane? It's a really great question. Because it just walks to you.
Couldn't the demon?
It just walks.
Yeah. So this demon has it. It's like a parasite, but it gets too. It gets. So you have sex with somebody who has a demon.
Yes, who the demon's already following. And as soon as you have sex with that person, the
Oh,
demon shifts
right,
to that person.
right.
But if it gets that person, it comes back to you.
Right. So we don't know if this demon floats or if it can.
The classic floater sink test.
Floater sink demon. It's like the wood in Monty Python.
But you want the
it a
person you have
witch?
sex with to know. That's the thing. You don't want them not to know. 'Cause
Right.
then they'll die
Yeah,
really
you
quick
tell
and they'll come right back.
Yeah. Huh.
It's a great movie. And they kill
Yeah.
it in the end. I just spoiled it.
How do they kill it?
They electrocute it in water.
Ah.
It's It just wasn't a good ending.
Yeah. I know, that gives me hope.
They could have made a great sequel. It follows me again. It's still following me.
It's still going.
It still follows. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could make a great sequel of the person who did fly to Europe, and it's just a movie they're having a great time for years. And at the very end of the movie, he finally just gets out of the water and is exhausted, like, ah. And then it's like, oh shit, cliffhanger.
I'll go to another country.
Yeah. Because he doesn't walk fast.
No, and you're right. I don't think it could get on an airplane. It would have to like get in the cargo bay. Somebody would have to miss it.
Wouldn't that be funny?
In the like doing the luggage. Somebody
It
would be like,
follows
hey,
too. The demon gets lost in a terminal. Can you help me?
I'm trying to find this person.
Have you seen him?
The missing person demon. Or the missing person department could hire, because they always find who they're trying to find.
The missing persons department?
Yeah, the missing
They always
person.
find him.
No. The demon always finds the person.
he does.
They're following.
He could just get a good job with the missing
Or
persons
she.
department. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like, well, this thing always finds a missing person. Why don't we just hire this thing?
Sir, you have a very impressive resume.
Yeah. So they just keep track of the person that it's following all the time. No, how would they do it? They would have to.
Let's really break this down.
You guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing great. Thanks. Should we come up with theories of why this place is called Billy's?
Yeah.
I think the owner's name is probably Billy.
Isn't the serial killer named Billy Cole?
Yeah.
That's my theory.
They named it after the serial killer?
Probably.
I don't think so.
Can we look it up?
Yeah.
We can ask.
We're gonna have to look it up.
It just said yes. I googled it and it was just like, yep, you got it.
Well,
I don't care about my opinions as much as I don't care about anyone else's.
yeah. You'd say you put your opinion on the same level as other people's opinions?
Depends on the subject.
Alright. What about Italian foods?
Depends who I'm talking to.
Me.
Yeah.
You put your opinion on a higher level than my opinion
Uh-huh.
on Italian food?
Name somebody else.
That what?
And then I'll say if I...
Oh, you put yourself.
Yeah.
Louis Prima.
Oh, well, he's dead. When he wasn't dead,
Yeah.
his opinion's better than mine.
Okay. What about the guy?
Emeril Lagasse,
I don't know who that is.
the famous chef from New Orleans. He used to have that show in the 90s. He'd go, bam.
Oh, Emerald. Yeah. So what do you mean? You just think you have a more accurate opinion of Italian food than me?
I knew you were going to be offended by that. I think I know more about Italian food than you.
I'm not offended by it.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
just
I know.
asking what
I
you
think I
meant.
know. I have more knowledge on Italian food than you.
How to cook a pomodoro?
Do you know how to cook a pomodoro?
I'm asking you.
I don't know how.
Me either.
I can tell you a good quality one versus a bad quality one, but I don't know how to make pomodoro.
How do you
But
spell Parmesan?
That's not that hard. In English or in Italian?
In Italian.
It's Parmesan.
How do you spell it?
Do you know how to spell it?
Yeah, I know how to spell it.
You spell it.
I worked at Olive Garden. I know how to spell Parmesan.
Spell Hospitaliano.
H-O-S-P. Wait, hold on. Let me start over.
You were still
No,
right.
let me start over. F-A-M-I-L-Y.
Parmigiana is Parmegiana.
I think that's right.
I think so. I could
Yeah.
be wrong. I'm not great spelling. I'm pretty good at spelling.
The slogan of Olive Garden, when you hear your family,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty pretty great.
Well, that is how Mussolini treated Hitler.
Like family?
Yep.
He just loved the Olive Garden on it. Do you think Olive Garden predates Hitler?
When you take a bite of that food, sometimes I think it does. Sometimes I think it does.
It's like the idea of the server coming up to you and being like, all right, I'm your Uncle John. I'm going to be serving you today.
I don't get it.
When you hear your family.
Oh.
When you hear your family.
So
I'm your uncle. Or you could do other
I'm your
ones.
uncle.
When you
That's
hear
how
your
old they
family.
are. I'm your uncle. That's
If you're not related, now you're all related. You can say your cousins or brothers or sisters. So when you order it, like
Don't
you
talk
say,
bad about cousins.
this is my brother Carlene.
Great cinnamon rolls. It's too much. It's too big. Why can't you just make a normal cinnamon roll, cousins?
Oh, good though. I think it's a split.
It's so big.
Nobody orders for one.
It's a $5 cinnamon roll. 5 USD means you're gonna get a good quality, personalized size cinnamon roll. So when they bring out a plate,
Not even good quality. You go to some fancy coffee shop, it's not a very good cinnamon roll.
$5 cinnamon roll, that's a pretty good quality cinnamon roll. You go to like the fanciest
I don't
French
think so.
places, the pastries go up to $6. A Queen of Mine,
Okay, well,
$6.
Yeah,
$5.50.
well, that's different. I'm talking about coffee shops that sell cinnamon rolls. You're talking about like a nice
Well, I don't.
Boulangerie.
Boulangerie.
Talk about Boulangeries, man. Of course those pastries
That
are
was
good.
really funny. You're telling me you go to a coffee shop and get a cinnamon roll? It's more than $5?
No, I'm saying it's about $5, but I'd rather have a cinnamon roll from the grocery store.
See, this is something where I will take your opinion way over mine. Cinnamon roll quality and where to buy.
Dude, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's $5 or
I'm so
$6.
happy you brought this up.
It's $5 or $6, and you could just go make yourself a whole roll of cinnamon rolls for like $3.50.
You're talking Pillsbury?
Yeah. Pillsbury, I think that's the main brand. And they're soft, they're warm.
They're very good.
I like the ones that come in
But they're
eight.
not classic cinnamon rolls. They're not rolled. And that's literally 50% of
But
the
some of
name.
them are. You can buy the rolled ones. Annie's, Auntie Annie's also has really
really?
good rolled.
Yeah. Because to me,
They
it's
just
like
happen to be organic.
the Pillsbury ones are delicious, but the two things that they have no roll and light cinnamon. It's mostly just icing and dough,
Yeah.
and it's like a pastry, so it's really not a cinnamon roll.
No, it's different.
It's a
I
sugar
think that's what I don't like about those cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
It's just bread.
It's a
And they
cinnamon.
put icing on it.
I'm sorry, not cinnamon. It's an icing biscuit.
Yeah. Biscotti.
Because there's
Megan.
plenty of people. Oh, that's a good
Megan's
one.
our friend. She's my roommate.
And she's Italian.
Shout out to Megan.
I would put her opinion above mine.
Wow, really?
I think so. Because she does do recipes all the time, right?
Yeah.
She cooks
Yeah,
Italian
she
food.
cooks-
She
yeah,
looks
she
up.
cooks a lot.
Does she look up like really good, authentic styles?
She
really
likes Gordon Ramsay a
simplistic.
lot.
Okay, I take it back. I put mine over hers. I'm not
You
saying
love Gordon Ramsay.
I love Gordon Ramsay, but I don't trust Gordon Ramsay with Italian.
I'm not saying she learns Italian food from him.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He
just
makes
saying.
great recipes, but he does change things a lot and make it a bit too British for me.
Yeah.
It makes things too British sometimes.
Yeah.
And you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest, Britain. Not the best food. I'm just gonna say
I don't know. I've never
London,
been there. Have you been
great.
there?
London, international.
Have you been there?
No.
So how do you know?
Jay, is that really the argument?
I mean, it's kind of a valid argument.
There's these things called books, and people write things down, and you read and you learn. There's the internet. There's restaurants that make English food.
Sure. You can talk.
There's a lot of.
But can you walk the walk?
That was so stupid. No,
I'm just
I don't
saying,
think you
before you
have
go
to.
someplace-
I don't think you have to have stepped foot in England to
you
know
do.
if the English food's
I
bad.
think you do. You can't say that a whole region's food is bad without having been there.
Let's be
And
honest,
saying,
it's a
look,
tiny
I've
region.
been there once. I know that it's bad. I had it. I didn't like it.
I'm going to ping pong this back to you. How many English restaurants are there in most major cities?
Not very many. But that's not my point. The point is,
What
you
does that
haven't
say,
been there
though?
and tasted that.
What does that say, though?
They might have really good chicken pot pie.
I don't like chicken pot pie. I like food with
I
spices
think you're
and
just being
flavors.
biased.
I just like flavor.
Yeah.
No, that was my ping pong bet. You didn't respond.
Oh, what was it?
Big cities don't have lots of English restaurants. Why is that?
Oh, probably because the food's not very
There it is.
good. But we don't know that until you go there. And I feel like it's just unfair to judge them before you eat the food.
Do you think the Great Wall of China exists? And how great is it?
I don't know.
Perfect. That's what you should have
I've never
said
been
because
there.
you've never been
Yeah.
there. All right. All right. You've defended your opinion perfectly, beautifully. Books could lie until you see it for yourself.
Yeah.
What about invisible things?
There are invisible things.
Oh, that's a tough one.
We know there are invisible things.
How? Because you haven't seen it?
No, because you could look at it with a microscope.
Is it not invisible
Some
then?
things.
Yeah, if it's invisible, microscope.
It's
not
it's
tiny.
It's outside of our.
No, not tiny things, invisible things.
Well, I mean, but before we knew they were tiny, you would say they're
That's a
invisible
funny thing.
because they're just outside of our breadth of perception.
But what about actually invisible things? Translucent things?
Like neutrinos.
Sure.
You can't see those,
How
but
do you
they're
know
there.
that? How do you know?
They study them under the earth. They have these huge.
So you read a book?
I read an article.
Well, I read an article on how bad English food is.
It's a little different. Food's more subjective. Neutrinos have been scientifically discovered.
You don't think English food has been scientifically discovered?
Not how bad it is.
You don't think a scientist has put a chicken pot pie in their mouth in Edinburgh?
Yeah.
That's
I think
Scotland.
they probably have.
I got the wrong place.
But it's kind of the same thing, right? Food shit.
Yeah. It's legendary for it. Because not only that, any cold place.
I know. I know
The
what you're
food's
saying.
just
We've
not
talked-
as good.
it's
I'm not saying it's shit.
Right.
I actually, so no.
But they
it's
might
not
have
shit.
some good food there.
Oh, I'm sure they have good food.
Yeah.
Like Indian food. In London, they have some of the best Indian food in the world.
So we're trying to find a paper. Gas station, no paper. Billy's Tavern, no paper. I guess we haven't checked the place we're about to go eat at. They might have one.
Yeah. I don't know if restaurants have papers. I'm trying to find a little hotel or something.
Yeah, how are you gonna know the news? The daily Aberdeen news if we don't find a paper? Are we running?
Let's jaywalk. Might be stumped.
Sure, we'll figure it out. Can't be that hard to find a paper.
They normally have them in the little things on the street. You know?
I guess we haven't really walked downtown. Oh, there's a Star Wars place. You go check that out?
Star Wars.
I feel like we should buy something.
This is Pee Wee Herman. We probably should.
That
this
globe?
This is all Pee Wee Herman stuff.
Oh,
That's Globy.
is that what it's called?
I'm pretty sure his name was Globy. Do you know who that is? I can't remember her name in the show, but that is, that's Charlie's mom from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm serious.
That's interesting. Holy crap.
If it was a comedy, I love comedy.
He's been in several movies.
Oh, really?
I'm thinking of his name, but he did a skit about Clint Eastwood.
No gumballs today. Oh well, maybe that.
Not for sale. I was about to say I'll take the globe.
This guy's wearing a face mask.
Well, I can hear it. I can hear like music like ran off in the corner of the phone.
We finally got that.
I love it.
Look at that face.
Don't you think that kind of looks... That looks weird.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
That photo looks normal.
I'm into that.
You know, it's obviously because
Kyle's into it.
It's so good. And I just really don't want to respond.
Episode 1 bug. That's really cool.
But I want to find out if she's a bee. Because then I can go to town. Good, isn't it? Yeah.
sometimes
I thought for sure he knows.
Alright, so we just got out of the Star Wars store. Look what I got. It's a Who album.
Star Wars edition.
Played a bunch of records. What are we doing next?
We're gonna go eat some seafood right behind me, and we're reading the paper. It only took us 30 minutes to find one.
We had to get some change from the Rite Aid across the street. We had to find the newspaper thing in the first place, and we got it. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the seafood place. Alright, news edition, Aberdeen.
Here we are. We just had they just had some clam chowder. I am eating something that I wouldn't normally eat. It's grilled cheese, but with a bunch of crab. It's delicious. It's kind of a weird thing. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I've never had it, no.
I've eaten it
It was-
one other place, but it's really good.
Where else
the
do you have
crab-
it at?
I don't remember. I have no idea. What did I have that? I don't know. Anyway, maybe at a football game or something
Yeah.
on the East
We
Coast.
look
I
like
don't know.
we're on some Greek island.
We are.
I think it's mostly your sunglasses.
The joke's on you. We're in Greece. No, we're in Aberdeen. Let's be clear of that. Yeah, so we thought we'd get some seafood. There's water behind us. You can't see that, but we can.
See that cool building in the background?
Look at that,
Breakwater Seafoods.
right there.
That's a good shot.
It is a nice shot. Yeah, so we are at Breakwater. Really good food. Nice atmosphere.
Chowder was delicious. Really liked
Chowder
it.
looked really good.
I got a canned Paloma.
I didn't get a bite of it, but you know, sometimes you can't.
Well,
Get what you
sometimes
want.
you gotta ask for what you want.
Jake got a bite of the grilled cheese because he asked. Just straight up asked. That's what you gotta do sometimes.
It was very tasty.
All right, well,
So what do we got? What's it called?
today in Aberdeen, unlike in Oregon City, which we apologize again for, we got the paper, local paper. And the local paper in Aberdeen is called The Daily World. Nothing else needs to be said about that. We have COVID stuff.
Did you get ketchup on you? Oh no, you're okay.
Ah, you made me nervous. God, that would have ruined my day.
Those are the whitest shorts I've ever seen. Those are Greece shorts.
These are Greek shorts?
Greece shorts. Shorts you would wear in Greece.
I said Greek and then he corrected me. That's pretty much the exact same. Well, there's a lot of COVID stuff. Let's
Let's
keep
go for
looking.
something non-COVID maybe. Yeah.
Well, I thought we were going for positivity. Well, I thought you were pointing to something.
No.
Nope. All right, here you go. This is an article by Pat Beatty and Dave Mernon. It's titled "Basic Home Maintenance Saves You Money in the Long Run." That's nice, but I think we all kind of know that. So, Pat, Dave, I don't know.
Thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, that's good advice. You want to fix up your stuff so you don't want to have to deal with it in the long run. You never know.
This is a local news, which is what we're doing, but this is just for local people in Aberdeen. So if you're in Aberdeen and you're watching this on August 1st, remember that the GH Transit resumes collecting fares on Monday, which is tomorrow. So I don't think that's going to reach anybody because this video is not going to go up by then at all. So
Well, it might.
it could, but it won't.
What else we got?
State's jobless claims remain at historic highs as recovery slows. Keep looking. Do you remember how positive
yeah.
Longview News was?
Their news was immediately positive.
I think you should start with positive. This is
But I think that was the odd man out newspaper.
God. We went from all COVID stuff to immediately obituaries.
Well, maybe they're positive obituaries.
Someone's happy they died. I am so happy.
Maybe they had a hard life.
Dave Burnham passed away. Oh my God, more COVID. COVID. Tampa teen arrested.
Oh, look at this one. That's the. So it says study antiviral drug remdesivir
You're not gonna grab that?
helps white, black, and Latino patients equally. That's the.
That's nice.
That's
Quality.
the thing that's in red wine, right? No, that's a different.
I think it's different.
I think it's. Grab that.
That was a good time to get up. One of Jake's napkins blew off. As soon as he got up, all the rest of his stuff blew off. But he's being a good citizen. And he's putting it in the garbage. And this crab is fantastic. It could have been caught right here. There's crab right here. All right. Not a good page. We're running out of pages. U.S. economy shrinks at record 32.9%.
Well, maybe this can just be a factual news edition.
I know, I just wanted positive facts.
Maybe there's some positive national news.
Come on, Aberdeen, give me something. We can always read cartoons.
We can read cartoons.
Hold on. Last chance. This is an opinion piece. We can't read an opinion piece.
And we want people to know our opinions, not other people's opinions.
We don't have opinions. We're as neutral as you can be. Name a subject? We don't know. But
Yeah,
we
it's not that we
agree.
don't care. It's,
No.
we just don't know.
We care with you. Whatever your opinion is, we're right there with you, right?
Yeah.
Except the Germans in the 40s. We disagree with the Germans in the 40s.
Strongly.
And we're not afraid to say it.
No, I'll say it over and over again.
All right, I guess we're going to read a cartoon.
Let's do
Should we read that one? That one looks pretty
yeah,
special.
let's do that one.
This is called Pearls Before Swine. Dear life, you've been very difficult lately.
Wait,
Jesus.
I'll explain the picture. You say the.
You go
You
first.
are okay. So it's there's a desk, looks like an office space, and there's a little pig at the desk, and they're writing a note. And
The
it
note says, Dear life, you've been very difficult lately.
All right, the next one, pretty much the same.
Identical.
The ear is a little lower, so I don't know if that denotes
And the
maybe
pig
he's
says,
not as interested.
And the pig says, but I'm going to be happy anyways.
Okay, I was wrong. I didn't read that. He's interested. Okay, the next one is exactly the same.
And the pig says, because I can be difficult too.
And the next picture is this little piggy on a hillside. And there's a couple trees in the background, and he looks jubilant. They look jubilant.
No text. What did we learn from that? It's best not to read comics.
I like that. It's a
What
good
about the
message.
golf one? Jake's a big golf fan. Let's read the golf one.
All right, so there's two golfers. One of them's carrying a bag. One of them's about to hit a ball. And the guy that's about to hit a ball says,
I don't know how pro golfers do it. They swing the club perfectly every time.
the next one, they're talking to each other, so it's pretty much the same. One guy's wearing a yellow shirt, the other guy's wearing a purple shirt. He's carrying the golf bag, looks like he's a caddy again. And the caddy says,
It's all muscle memory, Dad. And then the dad says, that's my problem. I don't remember having muscles. It's okay. It's much better than the big one. I'm into
Yeah.
it. 6.4 out of 10.
it's a good rating.
All right, one more.
Garfield.
We're going to read the one called The Born Loser.
Okay. All right, so this one, they're a couple of dudes at a water cooler. One of them's got yellow hair. The other one is balding, which is okay if you're balding too. The
Nothing
one
wrong
guy
with that.
says,
I went to the casino last night and played the slots. The other guy says, did you win any money? And the guy responds, the only money I saw come out of a machine was at the ATM.
Still at the water cooler, so nothing's really changed seam-wise.
And I read that correctly, by the way.
Yeah.
He spoke incorrectly. I gotta be honest. This is a
Whoa,
disappointment.
what about the Garfield? Alright, so the Garfield's talking to what looks like it's supposed to be a very attractive
Female cat.
Well, this cat's got a long neck, though.
If he's a cat, that's a cat.
Okay, so Garfield says,
Arlene, I could stare into those beautiful eyes of yours all evening.
the next picture is Garfield staring into Arlene's eyes.
And then she
For a while.
says, is this another way of saying you're not going to talk to me? And then he says,
At least they have a newspaper.
That's actually really funny. What's important is they have a newspaper.
They distribute news daily.
What was this called?
The Daily World.
If this was the news every day in the world, I'd move to Mars.
I think that's a little harsh.
You know what? I'm taking a stand. I don't.
It's a strong opinion.
This is a strong opinion, and I'm going there. This is a terrible newspaper.
Well, we got a crossword on it. What else we got? We got some word games.
We got a new.
What does that
It's
one
all
say?
so heated.
Business owner. Title is Business Owner Struck Dumb by Customer's Bigoted Rant.
Why can't we just have a little bit of Longview news? That's all I want, just a little positivity.
Oh. Astrology things are usually pretty positive.
They are positive.
Not to say they're accurate, but, you know, I don't know, whatever.
They are
To
positive.
each their own.
Should we flip to the last page or just go with... What's your birthday?
June 21st.
June
I
21st.
think I'm a Cancer boy.
Cancer. June 21st is the beginning of Cancer. So you're stage 1. All right, you ready? Take the high road when dealing with partners and people who challenge you. Concentrate on creative endeavors, spiritual growth, and what you can do to bring about positive changes in your life and the lives of those that you love.
Okay.
All right, I am
Want me to
in
read
May.
yours?
Read
Your
mine.
birthday.
I'm gonna finish my crab sandwich.
March 21st. Keep
On my
moving
birthday?
forward.
Does it cover my birthday? I'm a Taurus. I'm a
I
bull.
know when your birthday is. March, April, May 14th. Okay. You already knew you were a Taurus?
I've been around many females who have made sure and told me and judged me immediately based on it. Have you not?
I've been around a lot of particularly females that love astrology, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to make that a sexist thing. In my experience, in my personal
No,
experience, it's only
a
been
lot of
women
it's-
who have told me
yeah.
immediately, you're a Taurus.
So, a change of heart will lead to a better relationship with someone who has plenty to offer in return. Make alterations that are conducive to a project you want to pursue. Consistency will be vital if you're going to succeed. 5 stars.
They rate themselves?
I don't know what that is. Mine has 3 stars.
Wow. So what did it tell me to do?
Why do you get 5
Be
stars?
consistent? Because I'm a 5-star man.
That's a 5-star astrology right there.
You know how you know you made it in life? If you write astrology in newspapers and then you get to rate yourself.
This is a really interesting one. Crossword, 55 down, fridge maker for 5 words, 5 letters.
Fridge maker. Oh, I should get that, right? Fridge maker.
With
Swan.
hands.
SWANN.
I don't
That's
think
not
it.
right.
I don't think that's it. Just because I think it'd be like a trade name, not a company.
Oh, like a fridgeman?
Yeah, something like that. But you skipped over this one. Dear Journal, best part of a garden, something to look forward to.
Oh, this is a good one.
There's been a bountiful harvest of potatoes from the family Victory Garden.
Wow. A bountiful harvest. This is the kind of positivity we need.
Yeah, but where's this?
I believe it's Aberdeen. Right?
I don't know. Oh, look, Song of the Day. Good Day Sunshine by the Beatles.
Oh, that is a good song. It's a very positive, uplifting song.
Yeah, we won't play that.
I wonder how much it would cost for us to legally play that on a YouTube video.
I mean, I don't think they could charge us.
20 grand? They would just take it off. They would just take it off.
Look, we won't give you any money, but I guess we won't charge you a fee.
Well, I'm gonna say it. This is a great place to eat.
Yeah, it's really nice. Got some roses, or some
Yeah, you can show them around.
nice flowers right there.
That's a nice flower.
Kyle's a bud guy.
I'm not a bud guy, but today I'm a bud
He's
guy.
drinking bud. It's a Best Western. Seems like a really nice hotel.
I bet they would have given us a paper.
Yeah, I bet they would have. It's one thing we found out today. You either got to go to a hotel to get a newspaper, or you got to
change
pay.
on you
Yeah, pay $1.25 maybe.
and run around a city looking for a little box.
Yeah,
That's what you got to do.
We found it
That's what we
pretty
do for
quickly,
you. And guess what? Did it pay off? We got a nice potato story at the end.
Potato Story. Oh, the comic.
So there it is. That's it. All right, we did it. Another day in the book.
I really liked it.
I liked Aberdeen too. It was quaint. You know what? I have to say I was quick to judge.
What?
We showed up. And you know it's a little grungy. It's the home of the grunge guy, so it makes sense. But we were quick to judge. I think by the end of the day, us leaving, we really liked it. It was quaint. The people were super friendly. There was a lot to do. Breakwater, the seafood place just now that we just ended the day on, was great. I love sitting out there. It's pretty. It's a town with a ton of water everywhere. The weather was
Yeah.
perfect.
I don't think we thought it was going to be really bad.
No.
It's just kind of out of the way, and
It's just one of
there's
those.
really no reason you would go to Aberdeen unless you heard of Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, it's just one of those towns that no one really knows about.
Yeah, it's about an hour from Tacoma. It's probably an hour and a half from Astoria. So it's just kind of out of the way.
Yeah, I mean it's in a spot that you're not really going to go to for any reason, you know.
Right. Unless you like Star Wars.
Unless you like Star Wars.
Will you say what that guy said?
I'm not going to say what that guy said.
Why not?
Oh, the midichlorian?
The midi-chlorian thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's a COVID denier, but he said, in my store, there's no COVID, but there's midichlorians. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll love that.
Maybe.
Maybe it depends. But anyways, yeah. So no, he was a nice guy. Everybody we met was super nice.
Yeah.
Takeaway: favorite thing about Aberdeen?
I liked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you. I liked the last spot we were at, the seafood place. We had beer on a little pier where we read the newspaper. It was great. What about you?
I agree. I'm a simple man. I like crab and I like beer. So if you give me crab and beer on the water in the sun, that's my number one.
Yeah.
All day, every day. For me, that's how you win me over. You can bring me anywhere in the world. You give me those things, I'm in. So, yeah. Great day overall. And now we're driving out. We'll see you next time. Where's next?
Coos Bay.
Coos Bay, Oregon. Cool little coastal town. We'll see you there. Jake's got a PS.
I got a business idea I want to run past Kyle.
On camera. He didn't want to tell me off camera.
What do you think of a company that predetermines burn victims.
Predetermines burn victims.
Yeah.
Let me try and gather what that means.
Sure, that's fair.
They can detect who is going to be burned?
Yeah, what's the likelihood that you're going to be a burn victim or not?
So it's like an insurance thing. So if you have a high likelihood, they're going to charge you a bunch.
No, if there's a high likelihood, we can provide you a service. But the service is mainly...
What's the service? Fire retardant suit?
Yeah, we'll sell you a suit. Or... Yeah, we'll have like a life alert system you can click.
Oh, life alert.
If
I've seen the
If
commercials.
you're on fire, we'll have a guy, or whoever, maybe a woman, somebody standing by with water that can put you out.
So you're asking me if we should start this business?
No, I'm just asking, what do you think of that idea? So you come to the office, we'll have a blazing fire going.
Oh, to scare you. Say, hey, this could be your future.
It just seems appropriate. Yeah. And then we'll determine how likelihood you are to be a burn victim or
Wait, and then what do they leave with? Just the knowledge of knowing their percentage?
not. Yeah.
And what kind of rate are we gonna
you're
charge?
60% burn victim likelihood that you're gonna be a burn victim. That's when you want to know that?
I'm not even gonna get into how you would know. I just want to know how much we would charge.
$25.
Just a flat rate, $25. If
Yeah, it's like
0%er, 99%er both get charged $25.
it would be cheaper than going and getting your like tarot cards read. So
I don't know what that runs
you.
you.
Like that. You don't know what tarot cards are?
No, I know what they are. I don't know what that runs you. I don't know if
I'd probably say
$25 is above or below it.
It's below, so it'd be cheaper than
Wow. Tarot card reading.
cheaper than a psychic.
Why don't you just open your own tarot card reading company then? You make more money.
Because we don't do that.
We don't do that. So how would you determine if someone is going to catch on fire?
We know. I mean, it's not. We just have people that know the likelihood that you're going to be a burn victim.
All right, guys. We'll see you in Coos Bay.